Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Attingham Park. Right, if you're wondering why we've got no old stream farm, guys, it's just because I'm really enjoying this series. I'm still getting used to the auto drive and things like that, and yeah, just while it's kind of like fresh in my mind, I'm just doing a couple more for this weekend. Right, we are now into September, and I am going to get this checked. Right, so we need to plant this field today, but the main field I want to get done, I want to make a start on this field. This field is mega important. 1 second, my wheel has, there we go. I'm going to say my wheel had just gone off then. Right, no course, right there. Yeah, 5 headlands will do. Yeah, it turned out I've turned stones off, guys. I'm really not the biggest fan of stones, to be honest. But I have turned them off. But obviously, I'd already ploughed this field, so yeah, that's got to be done. Now, my job of choice today, I'm hoping to maybe get some baling done. But there's a couple of jobs I want to get set up right now. Yep. There we go. Perfect. I might have just done something I didn't realise, actually. Yes. I'm trying to determine if what I'm doing right now is correct. I can't remember if the tool I bought was in grass mode. So let me just have a quick check of this. Right, okay. I think my work tool is in the wrong mode. So what I'm gonna do for now, no. We're gonna get this over to the other field. Now like I say, I want to try and do a bit of baling, so I think the best thing I can do right now is if I just delete this course here, we'll do 4 headlands, start work on the center. Hopefully it'll start at the top of the field. Wherever that starts is what we'll do. Yep, that looks good. That'll do, mate. I do want to copy that course though, because I do want to. Why does that not ever seem to work? It doesn't get rid of the texture. Oh, that's why, because he's not actually doing the texture there. It's alright, guys. As daft as it sounds, I'm a little bit lost with just the amount of different jobs. This is one of the reasons why I prefer to start off like with a really small farm rather than something bigger, because I just end up getting confused with what I am and where I'm going, basically. But we do need to leave this roller over here. I'm sure there's a. I'm sure I swapped the roller between recordings yesterday, and I'm sure I put this to grassland mode. I might not have done though, so that might be why it wasn't really doing anything. That's it. I can soon have a look in a minute. Yeah, I've changed a lot of cosplay courses. Try and make things a little bit easier as well. Not cosplay, auto drive. Right, I brought in some seed and fertilizer refill points in there, guys. That other one just wasn't working. If you remember yesterday, we were trying to get it to work, and it just wouldn't work. Well, yeah, it turns out it just wasn't ever going to work. It was, I don't want to say it was broke, but yeah, it was never going to work. I'm a bit curious here, guys. Where did I put my It's alright. I've completely forgotten where my baler was. My baler is all the way over here. But yeah, I'm just massively enjoying playing on this map. Like I say, learning something new with the way cosplay is and things like that. Actually, I tell you what, I've got another job I need to get done on the farm. So I'll tell you what, let me send this worker here because I can use the car. Now, I have found a little bit of a problem with the Toyota Hilux pickup that I'm currently using. to give you an idea, it turns out it doesn't want to ever refuel. In order to refuel, it just messes about with the straps, even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's a really weird one. Right, we're going to get lots and lots of straw bales today, guys. The baling is going to be an absolute nightmare. Well, not the baling per se, but picking the bales up will be a bit of a nightmare, I think. It does turn out to be a case of we do really, really need to get another tractor. Just so I've got something else I can be using and doing. But I can use the car for now. That's the added bonus with that. I can use the car. Let me go over here. Yep, you are hopefully doing a good job over here. Please tell me you've done more than... Really? Okay, that must be part of a headland or something. The problem I'm going to have is this tractor is going to catch up. Ugh, I really... Alright. I think this is going to catch up. If it does, there's not really much I can do about that. We'll just see how it goes for now. But like I said, I have got a little job I want to get done. I want to get the flowers up and running. Now, what I did quite a little bit off recording. Quite a little bit off recording. That's not really much of a saying, is it? I did a little bit off recording, but it was quite a few jobs, but there weren't like massive jobs. So, for example, because this trailer was empty, I put one trailer load of seed in the flowers. I put one trailer load of fertilizer. That's why we've got a lot less money today than we did have in the last episode, because I bought the seed, I bought the fertilizer, it went into here. We just needed a bit of manure, so this should start growing this a little bit more. Yeah, this should get this up and running again. Like I said, there's not going to be loads. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, it's alright, because there was a little bit of manure and it's out again. That's fine. It's gone through 2,000. Yeah, that is a lot. There you go. And it's now back up and running. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't really decided what we're going to do with this flower thing. It might be better if we just get rid of all the flowers and just make one lot of flowers, for example. That might be the better way of doing it. I'm not 100% sure right now if that's what we're going to do, but I am thinking about it, actually. Because there's plenty of different ways we can do this at the moment, like 768. So one's at 1,500, two at 15, 15. So we could just do daisies. We could do orange daisies, and we could cancel the rest. That would stop it eating through. Yeah, that has chewed through thousands. Yeah, I tell you what, we're gonna just do orange days. No, do you know something as daft as it sounds? We'll do bluebell. I don't know why. I want to just do one and see how it copes with the. Yeah, I don't really know what this guy's doing with the. Ah, that's why he's going on an angle. Right, okay, that explains a lot. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep on top of it at the moment. What are you meant? .3 meter. Right, okay. Right, start that back at the first waypoint. Okay. That's got a tool up. Right, I'm not a big fan of that windrow. I didn't realise that windrow was to one side. No, that was my fault, guys. I've made a bit of a mistake. Yeah, I thought that windrow was one that worked down the middle, and it's not. Look, if you can't notice, it's off to one side. Yeah, that was completely and utterly my fault there, guys. I did not mean to... I did not mean to do that. But these are the teething problems that we're going to have just for a little bit. Also, I just kind of want to... I got that smooth between recordings because that took me like an hour. IRL, an hour. I brought this in. This building's meant to help with the way workers are. I don't know if that's true or not. But so I brought that in. But yeah, here we go. We've got a seed point here. We've got a fertilizer point here. And we've got a line point here. I can't show you, but they are actually built into auto drive now as well. Like I said, I'm not trying to fully automate this game mode. We are going to do bits and bats and things like that. But I'm just trying to get a little bit of help for when we need it. And now, while we're not very busy, is the time to try and get the teething problems out of the way. Now, I have got a question. Can I take that roller to the repair point? Because I could have sworn I bought that roller in grassland mode. We could actually maybe do a job with the car. But yeah, basically, guys, I bought some diesel in them red tankers. That is the only way I can fill the Toyota up. I don't really know what it's about and why it's doing it. But yeah, it's the only way it would refill. Field roller, mulching. There we go. I needed grass roller. So, customize. I'm going to get that on there like that. Yeah, let's go and do a job with this. Let's go do a job with this. This is basically a field roller, a grass roller, and a mulcher all in one, which is why I bought it. Again, it's another reason why our money dipped on the bank, because we've got to just keep up with some of the jobs. And I feel like by the time I'd bought a mulcher, a roller, and a grass roller, I was going to spend more than £50,000. Well, to give you an idea, our normal roller was about £17,000. So £17,000 straight back. Yeah, helps me really. Helps me out a little bit. And if I want, I bought the. So what did I do? I spent about £50,000 on this roller. You got to buy each work mode, which is £2,000. But the first one's free, obviously, because you have to, you know, unless you change it. So, like the normal roller was part of the 50 grand. I've just paid £2,000 now. 52. So it works out to be about 54-ish thousand pound. But it's a grass roller, field roller, and the mulcher all in one. And the best bit with this is the car can pull it. If the car can pull this, I can roll today while that baling is getting done. But yeah, like I say, I did want to get a bit of baling done today. That was kind of going to be, yeah, I was looking forward to doing a bit of baling. But if cosplay is going to do that for me, I might as well find something else to do. And we have got loads of jobs to do, to be fair. We need to get that stone off the ground over there. Please tell me you've just not filled. Have you? Okay, so that has finished. That's a little bit of a concern. I didn't realise that was only 2,500 litres. I would have put a bigger capacity on that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to dump these over there on that grass where that cedar is, and then I'll put this worker back on, because like I say, I want to crack on with the job. I actually want to do work on this farm. I know over the last few days it's been very cosplaying and or driving that, but I've been massively working on things. This had like courses going one direction and then another, and I've changed it into a single path, a two-way, and yeah, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. I don't know, I might end up just Why aren't you emptying? There we go. I was going to say, that took quite a while to trigger. Yeah, I don't want to be... I did think to myself, well, you know, we'll get some stone, we'll make our own lime. To be honest, guys, lime's that cheap and that spreader's pretty good. I just couldn't be bothered. Field stones are one of them. They're alright when you don't have loads to do. The only way I could do field stones, personally, is if I left field stones turned on, I would have to do them with courseplay every time, and I'd have to get an unrealistic capacity because, well, look at that. We haven't even done half the field and it's already, let's be honest, crapped its pants, shall we say. It was full. And we haven't even done much. I was hoping to be in a time lapse by now doing a job, but it's just not exactly worked out for me at the moment. So let's put that onto nearest waypoint and let's get that done. Hopefully we don't miss anything. That would be quite a concern if we did. I don't think we will, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll watch it. Yeah, hopefully now I can get this done. Yeah, I think best thing I can do at the moment is I'm going to put this into a time lapse. I'm not going to do anything else till I get this field rolled. I don't know why I'm not rolling all of the field. But yeah, I say we'll get the radio turned on and I'll see you once we've done this rolling. As you can see, guys, that is pretty much done this field. That is looking really, really well. I don't think rolling it now has really done me any favors. I think if anything it's kind of put me back a stage, but it's fine because I needed to get it done. I wanted to get it done. I was meant to do it in the last month, but as you can imagine, using some of the smaller equipment on this size map is a little bit of a, I don't want to say an issue, but it's very tedious. Why are we... I don't understand why. Why are we... I tell you why. Yeah, that windrow is no good, guys. That windrower is of no use to us. This is going to keep happening, and I tell you the reason why this is going to keep happening, because it goes up and down each side. Yes, we need to get a new windrow. This is not going to go as well as I had hoped. Yeah, it's gonna hit every bale now. Hang on a minute. I've got an idea, but I do need to use I need to use my car. Now there is something in the shop. Oh my god. Tell you what, do me a favor, little car. Drive to the shop. This guy, yeah. There's no way I'm going to continue to do stones if I'm going to have such an issue with workspace. 2,500 litres. So yeah, I think we'll leave that as it is. Where did that car go? Right, the car's gone the long way to the shop. The long way around to the shop. Oh my god, that's going to take forever to get to the shop, but it's fine. It can take as long as it wants, really. That's going to be a mistake. I knew that was going to be a mistake. I was hoping to just quickly drive over that and yeah, a bale pusher. I'm going to get a bale pusher from the shop, guys. So while that's emptying, let me have a look. I don't know where it's going to come. I do know where it's going to come under. It's going to come under here. We're going to get that in. I think we're going to get that in case red, because I want it to be a bright colour so that it's easy to see. It's fine with it being £50 on the money. That's completely fine. So if we go this way now, yeah, that guy should have just driven down this side, but he's gone the other way for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I've made loads of different tracks, and look, just to give you an idea, the tracks that were down here were green and it's now blue, so it's a two-way track. If anyone's interested in me doing some little auto drive courses, that, you know, videos, I don't mind. I am still learning it myself, but I'm more than happy to let people know the information I have found. But to be honest, there are already a lot of YouTube videos out there on the subject, and to be honest, that information that I found was more than enough to help me get on with it. Do you know what I mean? So I'll do it if people are interested, but you know, there are a lot of good video content creators out there who have already covered the subject, shall we say. Now I'm hoping that he's going to do me a really good job there. I think he's going to get stuck, to be honest. Yeah, because it's got an offset, so we need to look at replacing the windrow. I'll tell you what else there is as well. Oh yeah, 240 bales. No, that's fine. 240 bales. Yeah, if we can get the bale pusher, I don't think we'll have much of a problem. But as it stands right now, that's just going to constantly get hit on every bale, because it's going to be in the exact same, like, it's going to drive down the way we're going right now, and then it's going to do a U-turn and come right back down the other way, right where we are. So I did say I wanted to do some baling today. I'll give it that. I did say I wanted to do some baling. I'm probably going to leave the baling or move some of them off recording. I'll move some on recording. I'll definitely do some of them off recording, because that is going to take probably quite a while to do. You guys all know my front loading skills are what's the word? In school. I'm getting better at it, but you know, it is still something we're working on. There we go. And he's going to go around now and do the headland. Yeah, I just want to change this field ever so slightly. Just for the auto drive, basically. Just to make it a little bit easier. And when I say change it, that top corner there where the tree is, where the tractor's heading towards, we're going to take that tree out and we're just going to give that corner a bit of a curve rather than it being like a right angled junction, basically. That's kind of how we're going to... My car has gone all the way to the main road. Why have you gone to the main road? Why didn't you just... It's fine. It's just passing field 43 now. Just approaching field 11. It's fine. I just... He's gone the long way round. I don't understand why he went the long way round. It was a lot shorter way. But again, when you don't have to drive it there, it's fine. I'll just lift the bale spike into the back and then we'll send the car back. Not the end of the world. Yeah, as you can see, we're making quite a lot of bales here. I keep loading this menu for the bale counter. 24, not bad. 24 straw bales. Now I'm hoping to sell some of these. Then again, we've still got that tool on lease, haven't we? Interesting. What do we do? Trying to decide. What do we do? Yeah, I reckon we fill the straw up for the bedding in the cows. That's what we will definitely do. We'll definitely do that. And then what we'll do is we'll see what straw's left. Because I do want to make TMR at some point. I know we've got the grazing mod. The grazing mod is there just to help us in case we run out of TMR, you know, so the cows don't just lose production. I know they won't get loads of, you know, it doesn't make them really productive, but... Come on, tractor. It's alright. I've just realised my tractor was stuck in first gear. There we go. Looking really, really well over on this field now. We'll get this field mulched. We'll get it... Well, I've got a seeder and cultivator in one, but I'm hoping to leave this until spring. I know it's gonna... It's kind of going to be leaving it until spring, but the problem is I want to put corn in this field. Now, corn to harvest in this field is going to take a long time to do, but this is why we've got the auto drive and horseplay set up. I think personally it's right, he has reached the shop, so let's just jump over to this guy here. Deadly Cooper has completed his task. Thank you, Mr. Cooper. Yeah, Mr. Cooper commenting on video after I replaced him, after I placed Betty as Cooper. He was like, "Oi, you cheeky git." I was like, "Yes." He was fuming. But he wasn't fuming. He was, you know, banter. He was like, "You." He was just like, "You bastard." There we go. Yep. So that's the way he should have come. That is perfect. That is looking really, really well. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just carry on with this. Like I said, I was hoping to get maybe that seeded today. Because that field's going to be... we're just going to concentrate at the moment on barleys and wheat. Barleys, wheat and maize at the moment. Because, well, we're going to use the corn for corn and we're going to use it for maize. You know, for actual... for silage. So... I'm thinking this field, even though we're going to do it as one big field, like imagine if we get two harvesters. We get the forage harvester going and we get the normal harvester going. And we basically just let them both go. One fills up with the corn, so I've got some chicken feed. And then the other fills up with maize for the silage pit. And we basically just let them both go at the same time. That's the plan. That is hopefully the plan. But we have been very busy in this episode today. We've got loads actually done. Well, I would have got more done if I'd have got a different windrow. We will look at a new windrow. I tell you what, actually, we haven't looked in the discount store today. There's nothing new. Oh, you suck. So let me just have a little look while that car's coming this way. So, well, yeah, that's the... No, that's the one we should have got. We should have got that one. 8.4, but I went for this one, I think it is. Ideally, once we get enough power, we want something like this. But we'd need at least 260 brake horsepower to run that and the baler. Because imagine if it can windrow and bale at the same time. One worker can do them both. And he won't have this problem again. That's how I'm going to look at this one. I don't think we're going to need that bale pusher for long, to be honest. But we're not going to get rid of it. I know we don't need to be driving along this mark here, but I'm just going to I can't remember where he needs to go, to be honest. As long as he gets the whole thing done, I'm not really that bothered. But I think it was down here. We follow this track here. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit lost on what kind of path this worker was taking now, just because the downside to doing it manually, I've lost where I was. Let me just move you out the way, because that windrow might get stuck on the way back down. Yeah, it's a little bit underpowered, this tractor. Just a little bit. There we go. Let's get that up there. And there is our worker, guys. He has brought me the bale pusher. I don't think we're going to really need it anymore, but I'm going to... yeah, he's going to go to the weight point. I've got a weight point just set, so he's going to just... He's just going to go there. I just hope... Alright, so... Yeah. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to set that there. I think he goes... I think he's going to go that way, to be honest. But I've just got to be careful here, because I don't want him to get in the way of the other worker. Yeah, he might be alright, he might not. Okay, I see where you're going. I see where you're going, I just don't understand that little bit. But yeah, let's have a look over here. I'll leave that there for now. Right, what have we got over here with this guy? Well, I say guy, you know what I mean. Let's have a look on the map, see if we got all these stones removed for the next episode. It definitely needs rolling. Yeah, stones are not shown now on the map, but yeah, I think that is pretty good. We'll just have a little whirl around the field, guys. Just want to make sure he hasn't missed much. I know he's going to have missed a couple of little patches there, but that's fine. I think overall, guys, I think he's done a cracking job there. Quite a lot of stone off that field as well. So what we'll do in the next episode, we'll get the tractor onto that seeder. I'll probably pause the time, because I can now pause the time. I'll move some of the bales just so we're not losing too much time off recording, because it's only bale removal. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, guys, massively thank you for watching this episode. If you've made it to the end, if you have, I'll tell you what we are going to do. Actually, ignore me 1 second. We're going to sell that. But yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll tell you what, I'll do it in the next episode. I'm not really fussed about making that money right now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until the next one, guys, I will see you all later on.